Edgy says, I'm gonna try to get a flawless on Dracula and I will dislike every moment. I'm sorry. Okay, relationships. Hopeful!
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
Forming relationships. Whenever resting at an inn, there's a chance that relationships will form. The chance is determined by affinity. Infuse hero combat skills with blessings or curses. Even more important, heroes will sometimes act on their own to help or hinder. A blessed skill will benefit the relationship partner. A curse skill negatively affect the relationship partner. Curse skills are also locked onto the hero's equipped skill bar, reducing that hero's tactical flexibility. You can't take it off. So, Demon's Pull is hopeful on Segus Jr., reduces 1 stress. Break is hopeful on Play Spool, reduces 1 stress. So if I use the abilities, we reduce 1 stress on each other. That's amazing. This not so much.
Each covets what the other has.
Weakening Curse raises stress.
Take it.
Fade to back raises stress. Well, it is what it is. Suspicious.
Narrowed eyes, muttered threats.
Chop makes Connie taunt
lost.
and vulnerable. Same thing with Duelist Advance. That's terrible. That is horrible. I shouldn't have played this deck of cards. My god. How are you enjoying Darkest Dungeon 2? I am enjoying it a lot, although I have a feeling this next biome is going to be a little difficult thanks to this. I mean, we can just try not to use those abilities, but they're important abilities that I was planning on using a lot of. I have another question too, which we're going to figure out pretty soon, which is whether or not the enemies in these biomes will scale now that we are past the inn, or whether or not the inn has no effect at all on the enemy difficulty here. I mean, we're not going to go to the lair if I can't avoid it. Oblivion's Ingress. Reward Trinket reduces loathing. Resistance encounter. Cash. We can do cash Oblivion's Ingress. I don't even know what that means, but we can try it. And then more Oblivion's Ingress, and then the Hoarder. There's we're locked into that path. There's a quest for Ignore the Hoarder. I kind of am okay just doing it. We can dodge the lair, thank God. Boss fight. Let's move up. Your goal complete. What was your goal? Visit a hero shrine. Why is that still appearing? Cash. It's a lot of supply. How much inventory do we have? 7. Middle path also locks us in. We'd have to go to the right to have more options. Let's go to the cache. What? Horse, move! Freaking dummy. Okay, we lost a wheel. It's unfortunate. You are a rock in troublesome times. I need to get my people not so envious and anxious around each other.
Take up these goods and imbue them with purpose.
Seven. Burn res piercing. That doesn't matter. I don't burn. We do have 4 glimmer of hopes. In heal, stagecoach item plus inventory. We don't need all of this. But tell you what I will do. What's our torchlight at? 88. Let's get rid of the anti-venom and equip this glimmer of hope for a round, I think. I have so many chalk dust. Isn't this the fire area? But I don't do fire damage. I have no fire skills. I'm not a fire character. I'm dude with a gun. Yeah, I kind of want to get these out of the inventory. Hold on, why are you guys exclamation marked? Do I have relics? trinkets and baubles. Turn start, if speed is less than 2, get blinded. There's no reason to equip this at all, except maybe on the fire starter, twisted fire starter, but probably not. Why do you have an exclamation mark over your head? Do you want me to like look at your relationships? Yeah, I see. You're all suspicious of each other, you freaking jokers. Condition. Okay. I'm dude with a gun, sir. He's got a knife. He's got a knife and a gun. Well, missed that one. All right. What the hell are you? Ordainment. The closer you get to the mountain, the greater the chance that the enemies will be ordained. They give enemies extra power. Ah, they do get harder. Different depending on which confession you're attempting. Ordained. What does that mean?
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
Who are you? The Firemouth. Shackled to Oblivion. On spawn, one of several different types of resistances, and max health, and speed, and damage. So you have stun resist. Okay? You have debuff resist. That's annoying. That's very annoying. We also have a dodgy dog. With 6 freaking speed, and this Firemouth who's gonna freaking burn me. So this will raise the stress if we use it. We don't have to. We could just do like a pull. I need to do a Duelist Advance. The problem is Segas Jr. is gonna taunt and be vulnerable. But you know what? They guard, they have 2 block tokens, they can handle it. So I think we could also just do a decent amount of damage, actually. Well, didn't work. But we did trigger 1 combo, which is nice. We have to do this. We need to get the ability out there. Also, he did not get vulnerability. Front mortar. I'm also on fire. What the hell is this? Is it one or the other? It might be one or the other, because he didn't get vulnerability, he just got the taunt. Or, you know what? Vulnerability probably removes 1 block token. That's what it probably does. Connie says opposites do that. So if I chop, you know, a chop is actually nice, because it'll taunt, remove 1 block, who cares, but then we'll actually get hit and have a riposte happening. We are blinded, though, which means we can't really hit. So, I could milk-soaked linen or put up a withstand. Let's put up a withstand. We want to do that anyways. Watchdog. Extra dodge token, annoying. You did 2 damage. He did bleed me, that's fine. Place Pool gets a little bit of stress. We're also blinded. I hate being blinded. I mean, what we could do is actually just give you a little bit of a buff. You can do quite a lot of damage. Shell shock. Crit. Damage down. Nash. Probably a bleed. I mean, there's a reason I gave this guy 62 HP. He's taking 10 damage per turn. We don't need to Duelist Advance. I need to get hit, is what needs to happen. Ignores block, cannot gain block for 2 rounds. I could hit the dog. Or have a 50-50 chance of hitting the dog. It'll riposte. Okay, I got an idea. Just get the most buffs you've ever seen. 25% chance to hit. Right, because you are blinded. Well, I mean, actually. What if we just buff the Highwayman to high heavens?
Well done.
Crit for 14 on the riposte. Just toss out another Abyssal Artillery. We get crit off of the dog riposte, which is very annoying. Why do you press me about my condition? You're still blinded. Can heal maybe later. Why don't you, does anyone have Death's Door resist? No one. Louise TFC, welcome, and thank you very much for the resub. Kaka! Kaka! What do we do? We have a lot of these linens. We can use one. It gets a kill. And it does what I want it to do, which is put a taunt on this fool. That way we can actually get a kill on this turn, hopefully. 50% chance, but if it lands, it's a kill.
Mistimed. Misdirected.
You gotta go for it. Now we did lose the crit, which was very important, but... And you put up another block, unfortunately.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the
Oh,
beyond.
you burned! And you got riposted too. We're burning. You're actually dead, so we don't need to worry about you. We need to worry about the damn dog, though. And we're still blinded and weak. Well, why don't we, a lot of burn. Why don't we use one of these? Maybe they'll consider me a friend. I don't really want to increase your stress. No one has combo. We need to apply combo, but these enemies are very dodgy. Very dodgy. Let's go forward.
Haste and carelessness, hallmarks of the unprepared.
Goodbye, dog. Had to happen. Oh, we can resist the debuffs that we get there. That actually makes a lot of sense.
An invariable result.
We are still burning, but we're also gonna kill you. Hopefully. Okay, goodbye DOTs. That's not bad. Plus healing given, minus 10% damage. The occultist, he's not healing every encounter, you know? Wouldn't even have an opportunity to heal there. And our stagecoach has better passive healing over time. Okay. Imagine if DOT stayed like in Darkest Dungeon 1. That would suck, but it would be very silly to be in your stagecoach dying to a DOT. Like you get a death blow as you're like comfortably sitting in a chair. Oh! What are you?
Behold, the infinite emptiness of the void.
Oblivion's Ingress. Cultists! Oh my lord. As long as I can lift my blade, I am ready. Ah, bloodshed, my muse. We can best them, hold together. Well, I want them to be a little bit more friendly with each other, so this seems like a good idea. We have to do the combat, we can't leave. All right, all in. I mean, this is the same fight that we had last time. It sucks, but we know we can do it. You made me weak. You removed one of my block tokens. That's annoying.
Anxiety for men's insidious fears.
Actually, this actually is pretty annoying, but we can make it work. We're gonna have some stress probably. So you are a stress
Let
dealer.
us take a closer look at the thing. As repulsive
You
as
I
it
know is annoying, but there's no healer, and if there's no healer, I actually do feel like maybe we just go for the marks and the debuffs. So for instance, let's apply some smoke. Oh, you're also buffed. Hold on. What is your buff?
Observe the subject
Oh,
carefully,
same thing.
and
You have a
will
move
discover
resist.
its weaknesses.
Is it holding its own heart? It is like a weird brain creature. I think it's a second brain. Double hit on the back line, kill the Herald. Maybe we need to focus on the strength, or on the stress dealers first. But let's smoke you out. Mud, I'm sorry, but I'm probably gonna give you stress. He can handle it. He's at 3. Would very much like to mark and weaken, because this one's blinded. This one can be weakened. Hopefully that doesn't ruin their relationship even more, though. This will remove the block token, but add a taunt. I think that's totally fair. And let's also get more combo going here, since the leper could hit that. I wonder if we have a chance of resisting if we won't even lose the block token. Should have buffed our light. Should have brought the thing in here that did that. 20% bleed resist. That's not bad at all. But I really want that highwayman in the front because he can actually start hitting. So maybe we do want to do a fade back once. No, I think a slice off will work. It's good enough. Good crit chance. Can apply a vulnerability, can remove the block token. And I don't know, if we get super lucky, maybe we can actually land a freaking crit for once. 9 to 24, huge range. 12 is on the low side. I don't like the vulnerable, but I was gonna hope that maybe we could actually purge that, but I don't think we can. It's just stress. It's a lot of stress. Oh, it also, wait, Clarion Call, it removes my debuffs? Since when? What? I lost like all my dodge tokens on that. Also, I have a fire bomb. Well, I mean, when in Rome. It's actually a pretty good move, all things considered. I hate that vulnerability, but you are blinded and you are weak, and we're probably gonna kill you on this turn. Although this is gonna add even more to him. Maybe we want to do like, oh, you know what? Hold on, how much HP do you have? 7? I feel like this is a taunt. Hit me. Come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me. It also gives us a block every turn, in theory, as long as that doesn't get removed by these jokers. I think we do want to move. I don't know. I don't know if I want you in the front now. 2 to 4. Really want to kill this guy. So let's make it more likely that we can kill him. Oh, you don't have any attacks that can actually hit him. Now that I think about it, well, you're gonna burn. You're gonna be on death's door. You know what? You're weak. Nice combo. Now you're super weak. You crit me for 2. You did a lot of bleed, but you crit me for 2. You removed my buffs. Clarion Call is very annoying, and I'm realizing that we gotta kill the brain guy if we're trying to use status effects like the Highwayman or the Leper, because he just purges it. He purges it completely. Pushing him to the back of the next round, I think, is what I want to do right here. He resisted the daze. Why? I don't want, sorry, he resisted the stun. I don't want him to be stunned. I want him to be dazed. But pistol shot, was he already dazed? What happened? I didn't think you were already, I don't know. I don't understand. Something happened. Something happened, I didn't know what happened. Something happened and I don't know what happened. We can probably kill you though. Five to 10, 3 to 7. Guaranteed hit, might miss. No one needs a heal. Get the death blow. Because you should be dead. Can't taunt. Can't heal. Could remove stress. You know, we have a block token. We're okay just like chilling here for a second, I think. 50% chance to hit. Yeah, give me a reflection on this one. You might purge my yeah, they have very low Destor resist. You might purge my my block token, but even if you do, whatever. Okay. You need to have a dodge token, I think. Take aim will do it, but I want you to be up near the front because this enemy, they are cosmic cultists. The evangelist does have a and you're a cosmic slayer. How do we close this? Mainly frontline damage dealing attacks. Blood commune, blood bond. Yeah, so I really like the idea of getting you in front so you can riposte and also tank a hit with a dodge, even if it causes a taunt. The taunt's not always a bad thing. Sometimes it can be used pretty effectively. Now, don't really want to get too much more stress, but I would like to remove the crit. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna have our leper do entire stress relieving for the rest of the combat, I think. Cooldown of 1, but let's do this. I love pulling out the loot, man. The animations are so good. Should upgrade this. If I had known that we would get so many like negative stress related things, I would have upgraded it. You have a block. We should probably remove your block. 4 to 10, 3 to 8. This one has a bonus. Play spool gets -1 stress. I forgot about that. Let's do this one. Ignores armor, removes armor. Now, you're gonna move. You're gonna probably remove my riposte or something. I could clear the corpse and pull you to the front. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I mean, it'll mark you at least. Oh, also, the pull is a very good ability that we should be using. Risk bedevilment. Moves back. I want to know what this ability is. The self... Newborn mutation. The self-worship. Because it seems like it purges my debuffs. It feels like this academic viewed isn't quite fully descriptive. Maybe this is ruining my strength bonus, but I feel like it's doing more than that. You have plenty of riposte. We don't need riposte anymore. We just need to hit. You're still burning. 4 to 8 damage, 15% crit, 3 to 6 with a 10% chance of a crit. I like the combo, but honestly, we might just let the leopard do the combo hit here. He'll do a lot of damage. But the chop will make you bad. Maybe we don't do that when possible. Like, a hit and a break might be able to kill this unit. Alternatively, we could go for a tracking shot. Not tracking shot, take aim. We're not blinded, but it will give crit and dodge. We already have a dodge, though. Here's the thing, if we dodge the Clarion Call, then we don't get the debuff, anyways. Also, you hit my unit with dodge. You hit him, which is unfortunate. At least we hit you back. We're gonna get out of this combat just fine, and we actually will have the we're not gonna have the opportunity to heal, at least not yet. Unfortunately, it's fine. Yeah, just break. Work on killing this guy. You can stress relief. It's on cooldown, never mind. It's on cooldown, give me a slice. Resisted the bleed, unfortunately. Guaranteed crit. Guaranteed crit, but only does 12 damage on this guy. Why? Oh, because you have vulnerability. Damn. That makes sense. You do have a Death's Door resist. We'll get one more action, though, and you're still weak, so I think we'll be fine. We might even get an opportunity to heal soon. What's our light? 76? You know what? Take it up to 91. Wow, you actually can't do anything. Well, you might as well move up then. Oh, that's actually perfect. We break you. Lowers stress to 0 on our occultist. Give me an inspiring tune. Bloom, boom, bloom, boom. And you have a blind thanks to our torchlight. Oh, it's all going so well. You're not on Death's Door, which is highly disappointing. But we are gonna get a hit in with the leper. Who is the killer of these things? Cosmic Slayer is the jester. They're gonna move after, unfortunately. Unless... No, I can't daze you. Well, in that case. Maybe we should have gone for the heal on that turn. You know, we can go for the heal now. They're so likely to miss or do no damage. Yeah. Do you have any quests for this kind of thing? You know, I'll give him the kill.
A simple variable.
Forgot that
Easily
added
resolved.
dodge. Tough
Greater
fight,
threats
but
await those who dare.
we got really good relics. What the hell are these? Fire resist. Yo, 50% fire resist. Stained item. If stained item unlocked, or equipped rather. Round start, chance of stealth. If stealth plus 50% crit, if not stealth, more damage taken. What? I guess on the jester? Yeah, these are the cultist level trinkets. Seems great. You have bleed resist. We're in a burn biome though. A burn resist might be a little bit better. And then we can give you stealth, which does allow you to crit more. Your crit chance is usually pretty bad. How long does stealth last? Until you act or for the turn? Probably until you act. Sorry. Highwayman. I want the Highwayman to be hit. Or rather, to be attacked and then hopefully dodge it. I want the Occultist to never burn, so that's a good one. His stress is totally manageable. You might want to put the Dark Impulse on the Leper. Yeah, you know, I have an idea. Dump the HP trinket. Yeah, I know I'm over encumbered. I just want to put it in my inventory, damn it. Alright, I can't do that apparently. Put on maybe bleed resist instead. Because he's getting bled a lot. And these cultists seem to inflict a lot of bleed. And then we can put HP on Highwayman. He's got 49. Almost the same as the Leper, but I want him to be hit constantly, so that kind of makes sense. Then we'll swap you two around. So your lunge puts you in position properly. Maybe even... No. I like this. Your speed is 5, your speed is 2 now. So yeah, you go first, then we can decide what we're going to do later. Which actually means I think I want it like... this. Lunge. I have too many trinkets. It's unfortunate. Minus healing received. Those 5% crit. Crits are nice. Apply on hit vulnerability. You already do that. Yeah. Actually, the more I think about this stealth trinket, the more I'm like, I don't want that damage taken debuff. The Occultist isn't really hitting all the time very hard. Admittedly, being able to do like a double backline hit that inflicts a lot of damage and is a crit is really nice. Okay, you know what? Maybe we'll give it a shot. But keep the burn resist. Definitely keep the burn resist. Although actually, hold on. If you get hit, you're gonna take a lot of damage. Freaking hell. Equip the bleed resist, so if you have to heal yourself, you can. You can take the burn resist. You have the health, you have 49 HP. You're dodgy. You're gonna be stealthed very frequently. Okay. Is this okay? Does this seem okay? This seems okay to me. Res piercing. Honestly, shift click to discard. Shift click to discard. There you go. I think that's fine. Stress, a little high. That's because of this nonsense we have here, where whenever we use, what ability is it? Not chop. Whenever we use weakening curse, we get stressed out. It's fine. All right. Before we continue on, where are we going? A combat and then another Oblivion's Ingress. I didn't realize there were two of them in a row. Well, actually, I did realize there were two of them in the row, didn't I? And now we're going to two of them in a row. It's okay. Usually this is like 3 dudes. Yeah. 3 dudes does not worry me. You are stealth. What can you do from the front? You can stab. You can't artillery. I guess you just stab then.
A master stroke.
For 9. That's not bad. And then you do immediately run out of stealth. Oh, wait a minute. if not in stealth plus, you're not in stealth right now. So you're gonna take more damage due to the trinket. We gotta remove that. I thought for some reason that it would apply to the whole turn. So you have a 33% chance of taking more damage in the turn, but it's really just until they act, which is already too late. So at the very least, let's push you back. And at the back, maybe that's fine because you're not going to be doing you're not going to be taking as much damage, I suppose.
And apply it judiciously.
You are blinded. You don't want to withstand. Please tank the shots. Although we do want you to get hit with the riposte. That's fine. That's fine. Critical hit, death blow. I'm surprised that doesn't reduce stress when you crit. Low blow adds combo, huh? We're blinded. Weakening curse would raise stress. We are stealthed, so it's actually... It's a lot of damage. Oh, unless it misses, because it's not a guarantee crit, it's just a higher crit chance. Yeah. 94? 94 is fine. They're both gonna move before the leper, so leper is gonna be very low on health. I don't think he's gonna die. They don't do that much damage. And you're blinded. Let's try to work on you. Yeah, 6 to 7 damage on that. It hasn't crit recently. Good miss. Give me a heal. Oh, for a second there it didn't show me the healing bar, and I was like, why is this not healing? No, it heals. This takes a minute. We can afford to give him some stress. I hate to say it. I love inflicting blind, man. Blind man! Okay, this is what I don't like. I don't like being stealthed, having my turn happen immediately, and then we're gonna take double damage. Not double damage, but 50% more damage for the rest of the turn. But I guess that's just what we're gonna have to deal with.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
Now you. Push you to the end. But if I do this, you're not gonna have a chance to hit. So maybe just smack. Okay, that works too. Stress actually went down. Jester's still a little bit stressed out, but they'll be fine. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna remove that trinket.
Await those who dare.
The crits are nice, but they're not guaranteed, and taking 50% more damage, it just feels risky. You know, we're good at healing. If we take a little bit of damage, we'll just heal through it. I don't want to go down to death's door and then immediately die with no recourse. Also, we should have really just stacked that up earlier. What do you have? 1 burn salve. 2 of those. 3 of those. We don't need Glimmer of Hopes. We can replace those with maybe some bandies. You can have another one. Burn salve is pretty good. So yeah, if I don't want to give you this, what am I going to give you? Healing given and then minus damage? You're not really a damage dealer. I don't really like lowering your damage, but... And in fact, you're not even really healing that much. You haven't healed in a while. Fly on hit. That'll work with... I don't know if that'll work with the debuff ability, the mark. We'll give that a shot, though. All right, we have another big and annoying combat coming up. Before we get there, water fat and unreliable you are. What I'd like to do is get my equipment ready. So, sorry for doing this, but we want blind remover. It's our torchlight. 88's fine. We want the smoke bomb. We want the bandages. And we want the We're probably not going to get burned. Maybe removal of stealth might actually be a little bit better here. And actually, I like the idea of you taking the chalk and you taking the bandages. Because again, the riposter might get hit. Alright, let's do it again. Health is fine. I'm really hoping that we get the engagement perks, like, they all have vulnerability applied when we enter the fight. Haven't gotten too many of those recently. We came here willingly, let us begin. I must whet my knife to draw upon my power. Ah, bloodshed my muse. Well, they're all gonna like each other doing this. Actually, no. They will all like the leper more doing this. So we might want to have, because we're already hopeful, maybe we want to have the leper do this, that way we can purge both of the relationship quirks here. I'm realizing now, it's not all created equal. I got it. 2 of those annoying ass cherubs. Wine sucks. Because they're going to constantly be removing my buffs, I feel.
Closer inspection.
We can remove our blindness, or we can duelist advance. I don't believe we have to hit for this to work. I think we just have to make the move, and then we still get the riposte, so we can purge the blindness in one shot. On miss. Chance of doing more damage. These guys don't do damage. Kind of like that. Do I want to go for a cherub first? I guess I kind of do. So I anticipated that, but we still got the buffs. All of your perks are now purged, but that's fine. You do less damage. That's also fine. Smoke bomb one of you. Weakening curse one of you. This I feel like has to happen just to help keep us from taking too much damage. Now I could combo you. Kind of like the idea of actually hitting you. That's a great quit. Great quit. That's a great quit. Probably withstand. Although, with weakness and blind, maybe we save the withstand for next turn when these things have been purged. So maybe for this turn what we do is actually attack. In fact, we don't even have to remove the combo. We could just hit and get rid of your block. 2 to 5, 2 to 4. I guess we'll go 2 to 5, right? Gets rid of one of the weakness triggers, too. So now you're going to be buffed and you're going to have a crit. That's a dodge and a riposte, as desired. And, you know, it's probably just hard to notice, but I did just notice that we did apply another weakness stack on that unit because we hit with the trinket. So, like, and because of that, I actually don't even think we need to withstand again. I think we could just take another shot. We're blind, but you have 2 blocks now. I can purge both of those in one shot. You can easily be killed. I'd like to do it in a way that gives me something. You have no death chance, though. I guess I could just kill you. Iaji says, Darkest Dungeon is just perfect. The 2.5 dimensions where combat is played on a 2-dimensional plane with 3-dimensional characters and animations is so cool. I love the animations. I actually thought that I might consider this to be like too alive, like the Keep Alive animation of the Highwayman where he's just kind of like dancing back and forth, but you don't really notice it the thing that I love is when you select the abilities and they all go into like the stance of readiness. Like the floating skull, or just holding it, getting ready. Like when the highwayman twirls his blade or pulls out the gun, it feels very satisfying. It's very good, very good, very good. On a miss, you could give him a block. That's not that bad. You did give him a block, but it's still not that bad. And you did also remove the corpse. That's beautiful. And you crit for 4, which doesn't really matter to me at all. So now we might want to set up a guard, because now we're actually getting to a point where you've run out of your debuffs. We're also out of duelist advances. I don't really want to set up a taunt when he's low, so we won't use duelist advance. What we'll do instead is I could daze you, send you to the back of the turn order, or that's a very low amount of damage. We burned him though. Hey, Pyromaniac. Hate that weakness. I hate that you also got another attack, but 6 damage and a resist on the bleed is actually not that bad, and we're not even low enough to use our heal, which is very unfortunate. You're gonna get 1 attack. You're already weak. We need to use Weakening Curse. Not really. Try this again. That time it worked. This could kill you. If it does 6, the burn almost guarantees your death. Did 8. You did 1. Oh, because I pushed you back with the pull! Oh my god, I'm accidentally a genius. Now, I was thinking about doing a heal. Oh, I'm so weak, I will do the heal, actually. I was gonna say we could have the occultist actually do the heal, but you know what? Let's just do that instead. Minus stress. Risk bedevilment. He gets pushed back. He did like 1 damage, who cares? 19 HP, you're not ready for a heal, unfortunately. You're basically dead. I could try to kill you, like to guarantee your death, but I mean, you have a 95% chance of dying. You're gonna have an attack, aren't you? That's rough, but if you hit the highwayman, we can heal him on this turn. So let's just go for the hit on you. Yeah, that's actually perfect. Because that's a good opportunity to heal. So you should be dead. Then we'll go for a bleed on you, since you have no resistance to dying.
But effective.
You healed for 8. That's not bad. 3 to 8. You're probably gonna die. Now I think we'll do a quick little withstand. Hopefully draw a couple of attacks from this Joker.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Doubt we're gonna get heals out of this, but got me good. I might be able to kill you on this turn. Not with the miss. I did kind of forget about that. So even though this increases stress, I'm gonna do it just to make sure that, oh, you resisted the... You only had 20% chance, so that's unfortunate.
The natural prelude to action.
The heal is applicable. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the heal. I actually want to dodge.
Well done.
That's such a good crit. I don't want him to take the hit. I want the Jester to have a chance of dodging. Now, he didn't dodge. It's fine. 18 of 49. Is that below 33%? I believe the answer is no. Could always use some bandages. But I gotta admit, doesn't really seem necessary. That's another crit. Clench his teeth. We're fighting dirty. Am I alerting? Do I have a good party here? Plus blight resistance. We're getting all of them. Plus 50% damage, minus 33% max HP. They're so risky. Like, I get it. I want to sell them because they're probably worth a lot of money, but they're so risky. Like on the highwayman, you know, honestly. Oh, you have to have 2 of them. Okay. So you have to have one of these dark impulses and one of these unforgettable trinkets, if stained item equipped. Because I was gonna say I could just roll plus 20% health minus 33% health. That's not how it works. I really don't want you to have 30 HP. I guess 30 HP is not that bad. You do a lot of damage with your riposts. And you have innate bleed resist. Removed them both. Who has the bleed resist? You do? Well, what are we getting in the future? Another Oblivion's Ingress and another Oblivion's Ingress. Fantastic. That's 3 in a row, isn't it? Jesus. And then a store, which we are guaranteed to go to, and it's going to ruin our goal, but that's fine. Well, here's the deal. I don't know. The relics are so good. And the damage bonus you get is absurd. You don't lose that much HP. Like 53, if we equip this, it goes to 38. I can't have my tank have 38 HP. I like this because he's never going first and we get the free blocks out of it. You don't need the damage. The Jester doesn't really need the damage either. Dude, the 5% crit, I don't know if that's been noticeable, but I feel it. Here, 42 to, well, we gotta put it, 42 to 30. Loses quite a lot of health, but the damage output is gonna be nice. Plus 50% damage. I'm especially thinking because of the riposte, but the problem is that if he ever gets hit, he's gonna be on death's freaking door. But the units we've been fighting are very like AoE focused. So it's really rare for me to actually take that much damage in one little go, you know? But 49 HP, I gotta admit, 49 HP just feels way better than 30. So why don't we stay with what we have? I know that they seem good, but dodging, blocking, healing, avoiding damage, having enough health pool to make it work, those seem important. Well, you have blight resist, you have bleed resist, you have burn resist. I don't think we need blight resist. Why don't you take the weakness ability again? That's been pretty phenomenal. We do have to get rid of something. Get rid of concoction and powder. I like what we have. You know what I would love to find? And I only thought about it right now. I would love to find a medical tent, medical ward, whatever they're called. I didn't mean to do that, but we're going left. I wanted to go right because there was an Oblivion tier, but I guess there's nothing here anyways. I wanted the candle too. I want to remove some of these quirks. I was holding up left, like I'm moving my chariot.
Reality comes asunder
We'll do another
before
one.
our eyes.
Ooh. We advance relentless. They'll perish. We get 1 strength. Yeah, it sounds good to me. Opening up with 1 strength. I love it. Dun, 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 dun. And they seem to be getting along together. You know, they're becoming friends again. You are blind. Why are you blinded twice? That's what I don't get. You're not first in the turn order. I must take the punishment the others cannot. Prone to investigating the dark arts. I don't know why you got blinded a second time. That's a weird one. So we're gonna do the same thing we've been doing. The early smoke bomb and the early weakening curse is incredible. Class blinds roll separately. Oh my. So it's not a 75% chance of blind, 25% chance of no blind. It's a like 37.5% chance of 1. 12.5% chance of 2, and then 25% chance of 0 or something like that. I don't know. I've already lost track of my mental math. Because we go next, we're gonna immediately duelist advance into a withstand. Let's purge your dodge too. It hit, which was lovely. It burned, which is lovely. But because we're taunted and vulnerable, and we're blind anyways, and we're weak, why don't we just withstand? Act as a taunter. 3 taunts. Even if you hit me with the crit, it's not that bad. Them both buffing kind of sucks. But we can always remove their crit with the weakening curse, which we just used, so maybe we can't. Never mind. Instead, you're dead. Face your confession, that's stress, I believe. Horror. Not that bad. We can remove stress very easily by using break. I don't like your dodge tokens. Because we still have block, and because you're blind, and because you're weak, I actually feel like removing your dodge is pretty decent. I mean, what else would we do? I could hit for not a lot of damage. Yeah, removing your dodge is the next best thing. And you did get the debuff. You didn't resist it. That was horror. Horror. I think that a demon's pull is lovely. If we pull you to the front, we're not going to pull you to the front. Maybe we will. What happens first, the corpse removal or the pull? Because if I pull you to the front, then, well, if these attacked in opposite orders, we could get them to do their bad moves. But we can get one of them to do their bad move at least. Just do this. Crit for 4 is totally fine. I hate the bleed, but we'll get rid of that. But yeah, that was the advancement move, which didn't actually have the bleed associated with it. Then we're blind, but you're marked. Give us a break. Give me a break. Reduce some stress. Stress does need to be reduced, but I have other things to do, like make sure that you die. This squad can get it done. The combination of appropriate taunts and withstand, not just tossing it out immediately, but thinking about it, the weakness debuffs, the fact that I'm using my, consumable items to apply the blindness where appropriate. I understand what the enemies do, and I kind of know how to fight them a little bit better. It's all coming together. You love to see it. You have 2 riposts. I would love it if you had a dodge. That'll do it. They're not gaining any more blocks. You're gonna gain another crit though, but I can actually weakening curse you. Added a block token, beautiful. I love that trinket too. Magic, oh no, that's it. That was Withstand that gave him the block token. I love that too. I love it. I love it all. I love it both. We're blinded. We have a hard time hitting. Seems like an opportunity to remove our blindness. Then we can get in a good chop. Could also purge the block. Let's do that later. Let's do the chop first. I love to kill this guy. Suspicious. You know, we'll purge it later. We still have a dodge token up. And if we get hit hard, actually getting hit hard would suck. Why don't we use a bandage? Keep you from bleeding out. I could also lunge. That would do it. It would pull you out of the way, and then we have a block token up. But I really want the riposte to go off, especially considering we have crits. But you know what? We could just use the crits ourselves. We don't have to have him at the front. I'd like to heal him, though, too. What are we doing? What are we doing? You're gonna weakening curse. You're already weak. You know what? Let's give me a slice off. We gotta use this. We gotta get rid of that crit. I mean, it makes the attack go from 150% damage to 50% damage on this turn and the next turn. Pretty good. You should be dead, 95%. Horror finally, you know, ran its course. Why don't we... You can't really do anything, so you might as well pull and purge stress. I hate that that landed, but that's fine. You're dead. I would love to get a couple of heals out. At least one would be great. 4 to 10, 3 to 8. Man, that break is a really nice ability. Although, it didn't really do that much on that turn. But if they have more than one, oh baby. I gotta look at something. Playspool is the only one, the occultist is the only one who gets, or rather, the occultist and the leper are the ones that reduce each other's stress. We do have to keep the stress down ourselves. It's fine. You should be fine as well.
Stupendous.
Great crit. He's gonna get one attack off. We have a dodge and we have a block. Didn't dodge.
Incremental.
Not that much damage.
But deadly all the same.
Death Store. So basically we can end the fight whenever the heck we want. You have nothing to do, unfortunately. I don't really want to pass. I also don't really want to give people stress, so I'm gonna have you move forward. Whee! Okay, we have 4 actions. 4 actions. That's good, because I don't want to give people stress. Actually, giving you taunt doesn't matter at all. Do we want to get the kill, or do we want to wait? Is this still on cooldown? I want to know if this is still on cooldown. I believe it is. Actually, I believe it isn't. Yeah, that's good. I'll take, you know, I'll take 2 damage to make sure that... I'll take 7 damage to make sure that we get that out there, I think. These fights have not been that hard. I don't know whether to be impressed or scared. as to what comes next.
Unpleasant in the extreme. This work
Inedible
is
trinket,
noble.
66%
Necessary.
burn resistance. For this biome, that does seem nice, but we're not fighting any burning enemies. We're just fighting cultists over and over again, but it works. At least we have a store coming up. And I mean, it's better than this at resisting the burn too. The Greater Heat Shield. Why don't you take it? That 5% crit is nice, but 86% burn resist is pretty good. Be both, we don't know what the game will throw at us. That's the thing, is that what if the next biome or boss or whatever doesn't burn? I've got all these burn trinkets on that don't do anything. You never know what's gonna show up around the corner. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? 3 linens? You know what? Have another linen. You've used all of your trinkets, but you used them wonderfully, beautifully, in fact. 96% light, that's beautiful. Let's give you some, well, we don't need the light. I guess we'll take the anti-venom. We have burn resist, so remove burn doesn't really seem that important. I do like the remove bleed though, we'll keep that. Chalk dust, maybe. Okay. 48 leagues to the next inn. Oh my god, it's so far away. My story, I suppose, for you, loathing.
The loathing whispers.
I don't care about loathing. We've been doing such a remarkable job at killing the cultists that reduces loathing. This is a
Unhinged
shop.
by the impending apocalypse, the fanatics burn book and building alike.
The Horde. It's the caretaker from Darkest Dungeon 1. He's got a portrait, he's got a bust, he's got a crest, he's got some deeds. And heads in a jar, of course. You don't have what I want, though. But that's okay. I sell? I still can't sell? Why can you not sell? That seems silly. Minus flame drain, plus scouting location, contraption items. Increase stacking for your candles. Forgot about that. Chance to produce flapjacks! Everyone loves flapjacks. What the heck? Well, we could add bleed resist. Stress resist would be kind of nice on the units that have stress problems. Lower crit for max HP. So I see now, the greater trinkets, they have no downsides. Whiskey flask, that's what I want. Can't buy it. I gotta drop things. Drop minor protectorate. Drop the spacious storage trunk. Get out of here. Get the
Something
whiskey.
to ease the rigors
Everyone
of
loves a
the
good
road.
whiskey. Bear trap. Trap. Serrated. Noxious. Party. Minus resistances. We don't really inflict too many status effects. Decided to go for a hike with half the hamlet on his back. This poor world has had to go through 2 Eldritch Horror scenarios, and this guy's been in the middle of both of them. Maybe he's the alchemist's friend. Ah, friend. How wonderful it is to see you again. Burning resistance until next camp. A in heal. Move resist in item. Maximum HP is pretty decent. I mean, I kind of like that on you. 'Cause, I Burn resist, we could put that on you, get rid of the disarming dagger. Just having resistance is nice. And you already have max health. Kind of feel like we have enough trinkets, but the trinkets we have are not like 10 out of 10s. I'm gonna dump that one, and I'm gonna dump this one. Plus 2 speed, minus 10% health, plus 6 speed, no negatives. I can't afford them, which is also a problem. We could save our money, I suppose. I do like this. Because, like, our leper never crits. He has a 5% crit chance on all of his abilities. Giving him 15% health is not that bad, and if we give him that over the burn resist, he's healing anyways. He's already getting hit for 100 million times, and he already has 0 resist anyways. We might as well let him take the damage, right? Or maybe not. He has to have this. Let's say no to those. Is there anything else that we want to buy then? I actually think no. Ziga says I can take it. I think we don't want anything else. The Horde. It's a shop. I might...
The loathing festers.
Hey, what the heck? I might... Again, because we've been fighting so many bleed enemies, I might want to give him the anti-bleed. But we'll keep him with the anti-burn for now. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll fight burn enemies. Probably not a good thing. In fact, maybe I can get lucky and like see what's coming up ahead and then swap trinkets. Depending on who's, like, what's in front of us. Oh, I'm not gonna get that one. Oh, the camera! What happened to the camera? Oh, we got it. I'm trying to, like, very narrowly adjust my, my carriage here. Oh, this is a good thing.
By confronting the past, we learn to face the future.
The Shrine of Reflection. Who wants another ability? Could give it to the occultist. He's been doing a fine job. But we don't really use sacrificial dagger. Maybe a replacement for that would be appropriate. Ephemeris, welcome. How you doing? Hello. Hello. Let's give it to the occultist. Connie says, the Highwayman's one is point blank. I think we're fine without point blank, but that is good to know. I think I want to give the occultist a different ability because I'm not using it. The thing about the Highwayman is I'm using his skills every turn. It's troublesome to figure out what I want to use. He has so many good things. Remove dodge, buff your riposte critical damage, activate riposte. But the occultist, sometimes I literally have nothing for him to do except move forward one. So I want to give him something that's not sacrificial stab, because when he's in the back, he can't do anything if there's an enemy in the front. So I want to see what he has.
Occultist. Chapter 1. The Ritual. On certain portentous evenings carefully selected for their astrological potency, he would gather his devotees around the ancient onyx table, and joining hands with them, would send his spirit out into the void. Safely tethered by their vital energies, he was free to wander the outer spheres in search of some dark communion and impossible power.
No combat. This one doesn't have an event. I think I've realized that when you get dialogue, that means that there's no event to do, because when we did the leper, we jumped directly into an event and then the narrator started to talk. So we get vulnerability hex. Target vulnerable and remove dodge. That's actually very good. Cooldown of 1, we can alternate this and Curse of Vulnerability if we want. I think that's very good. Are they random? Point Blank was first one for me, says ML Burke. Sounds like Connie had the same experience. I have not done the Highwayman yet. Does Dark Communion taste better than Light Communion? What's coming up ahead? Another Oblivion's Ingress! Why are there so many? We can go to a hospital after this. Yeah, screw the lair. We're gonna go hospital, we're gonna lose a wheel, who cares? Well, at least I know what I'm gonna be doing. Do we have wheels? I don't know. We're gonna do it anyways. I'd love to raise the light level, so I am going to do one of these swaps for Glimmers of Hope. And it activates your hero goal as well. Orphan Wolf Cub. We can change the name. There you go. You lose a wheel no matter what. Yeah, but if we go down to 0 wheels, is that when we have to do the... Is that when we have to do the... urgent repairs mission? Or is it when we have no wheels and then we have to lose a wheel, we do the urgent repair mission? Because I don't want to do this if I can avoid it. When you hit a hazard at 0. Okay, so we should be fine. Should be fine. Wisely scouted. Oh, I missed it. Oh, got that one. It's just I guess there was nothing on the road. I thought there was an event on the road. Well, this is like our 5th Oblivion's Ingress. Let's do it. Any benefits? No combat benefits. Neutral, friendly, suspicious. Friendly, hopeful. Suspicious, hopeful. You need the relationship buffs more. 15 and 12. Dude, if we can keep buffing the relationship buffs next in, when we leave it, I think we get the frenzied enemies. We get the opportunity to get more better buffs. I guess they have high speed. No, they just do more damage? I mean, that doesn't change how we play. We are gonna be using a lot of these now. So what do we do first? Oh, it's one of the altars, dude. Well, first, I believe we want to... Why is burn and debuff highlighted? Don't know. I think we want to remove the dodge and the share like we've been doing, and then we're gonna... We don't have any more smoke bombs, unfortunately. We used them all in the previous ingress fights, so I'm not gonna be able to negatively affect both of these. That's fine. It is what it is. That's not the move I meant to do, actually. I meant to do the lunge, of course. That's incorrect, and now I'm scared. Buff stealth. So we should, at least we can purge your blocks. We should have stealth removers. Do we have stealth removers? Let's see. We do not. That's okay. We'll learn. We are weak. 2 rounds. I don't think we need to taunt these guys. We don't need to worry about it right now. Let's purge. Send out a weakness curse. Hopefully that applies, because you do have... Actually, you have the elite buff, but are you... What is the benefit you got? Movement. Who cares? Movement doesn't matter to me. I can't move forward. You know what I can do? I can move you forward. Yeah, not doing the lunge on turn 1 kind of screwed up my whole plan. So this is going to be a little bit of a slower fight than usual, and that's very unfortunate. Crit for 11 sucks. The bleed sucks more. That doesn't suck too bad because we debuffed you. Okay. I think that was a crit. I don't know. It says combo, but it doesn't crit. Maybe it counts as a crit. I don't know. We need to duelist advance. Although shooting you is also tempting. But we need to duelist. We need use the correct ability, please. Duelist advance. They are in the correct order, which is good. 6 to 9. It's possible we can kill you. You're burning. It's so nice. You're vulnerable, which sucks. We'll deal with it. Hull Abyssal. I think Abyssal? We've gotten low damage rolls on this guy. We can still kill him. We were unfortunately blinded. And now you're stealth. We can at least weaken and curse you. Debuff resist 20%. Okay. Leper with vulnerability sucks. That he doesn't have any block tokens, but we can give him a withstand now. Unless we have a good opportunity for an attack. Now we should block token. You healed. That's unfortunate. But we can still kill you with a couple of well-placed shots. Our post is still active. Glimmer of Hope 68. Use one of those. We'll use one more in this combat. Block token. You don't. I can't hit you. I can remove dodge, which doesn't matter. Lovely, lovely crit. Heal is not applying. This is when we withstand. We could kill you. I think I'd rather work on you.
The enemy weakens and
I don't know if you heal first or you bleed first. I don't know. I think it maybe happened in order. One more hit on you will kill you, though. There's another one of these. So now we're at 98. We have them in the inventory, and we have full inventory. Might as well use them, right? Can't hit you because you're stealthed up. Tracking shot removes stealth. What else does it do? Like, what does this do for me? Ignores dodge, ignores stealth, removes dodge, and stealth. He's not dodge, he's just stealth. It's actually worth more hitting you, purging your block. Or, really? No, yeah, we do that. Oh no, with two riposts, we definitely take aim. Yeah, that's what we do. That's way better. That's what I mean, the Highwayman always has something to do on his turns that's amazing. Sure, you have block. We'll purge it momentarily.
Excellent work.
Actually, I never did give you... I forgot to equip Vulnerability Hex. What's its buff? 2 vulnerability? That's actually a pretty good skill. We'll toss out a heal. Healed for 13. You've been very buffed, unfortunately. Doesn't apply. 6 to 16. We really gotta punch through you, though. Oh, you're still stealth. So I guess if you use a buff, you stay in stealth, which is what's happening here. Can you purge that? No, and you can't remove the crit. I mean, we have block tokens, so you're not gonna kill me. That doesn't heal at all. That doesn't do anything. And we're taunted and blocked. That's fine. I guess we'll just hit. 6 to 16. We high rolled the crap out of that. Now you are taunted and vulnerable, but you have full health, so I'm not that worried about you. I would like I think, to remove the 7 bleed for 4 turns.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
And then... You're not dead yet. I think we kill you. Man, you have high stress. Killing you is going to reduce that stress, though. Well, maybe not reduce the stress, but stop the stress from being raised, I think. And we are on your turn. Post crit taunt vulnerable. A dodge might be in order. I don't think we can equip a dodge. I can attack you. Guaranteed crit, get you down to death's door at the very least. That seems pretty good. So that actually does apply a weakness debuff to you. And you know what? The unit whose crit is also weak, so I'm not too worried about them, I suppose. And you moved first, you hit me, you did 7 damage. That doesn't really matter that much. I'm happy. Still can't weakening curse you because you are alive, unfortunately. I could pull you to the front. That might not be the best idea. Unfortunately, no one else can really hit you because I screwed up the turn order a little bit. We need the Highwayman is 1 too far forward. But I think we can kill this guy. It also interrupts the turn order, and so you might do a bad attack lunge. Yep. Fantastic. That worked beautifully. Heal is not applicable quite yet. Could get a kill with Chop, and we need to hit you, but I gotta admit, the Jester can almost certainly get the kill. They bypass Death's Door resistance on these cosmic enemies, but they're still probably gonna kill. Like, this Leper can kill with a 95% chance. Pretty good. I think I will purge. I think I will purge your block. We have fast units. We'll probably go before them, I'm guessing. What is your speed? 2? Our speed is like 5. I guess they do have a chance of being stealthed for a round, so I might not kill you, but even if I don't, you're weak. Weak. Weakness. 7 to 12. Leads for 3. It'd have to crit to kill. 4 to 8. That could just kill you. It was a crit, and it bled. So you're probably dead. Whoa, wait a minute. Bone Weave. Added a block. I have 100% Death's Door resistance piercing. I crit, and you still resisted on Death's Door? What? I guess on the first hit, they can't be killed. It's only for subsequent hits, because with 100% piercing, I would have thought I would have gotten the kill on that crit. It's very annoying. I mean, that's why, kind of why I did it like that, because I thought we could maybe high roll and kill. I think we were 1 off, but we got the lucky crit anyways. Not a big fan of that. Anyways, you're gonna die anyways. Anyways, you're gonna die anyways. Anyways. And this guy is still alive. That's why I'm keeping this unit alive. I want them to live until I can kill this jerk. I think we can kill this jerk. Oh, we can kill this jerk, all right. I think it's even worth... No. You know what? Remove stress. The Leper's got it. He's got to do something on this match. Suspicious taunt.
Fatigue.
Added stealth! No! It's the one thing I can't abide by. Well, let's remove your crit. Bless you. I guess you still heal from that position. And you're no longer stealthed, which is beautiful. You're healing, which means we should definitely kill you, but the leper can get the kill on you. Yeah, let's get the kill on this guy. Wow. Really thought we would have rolled a little bit higher on the DPS there. I mean, we still have you. I really want to heal, though. Vulnerability taunt burn on him is a little rough, though. So you know what? We're just gonna go for the kill.
A simple variable.
Now the altar's alive.
Easily resolved.
A little scary, but I think we got him too. Don't tell me he's gonna resist that. He has zero. He has empty. He has a hyphen. Resistance to death.
Sweet reprieve.
Plus 10 flame.
The next test is put
Anchoring
before
charm.
you.
Minus 10% death blow resist. I don't know about that one.
The loathing whispers.
Hero goal complete. I used a lot of those. Close menu. There should, look, all I'm gonna say is there really should just, add one there just in case. I don't remember which, menu is which. One mastery token. Trinkets are fine. Let's not make the same mistake though. Where are you? There you are. Dump, sacrificial stab, take vulnerability hex. It's a nice ability. Then you still haven't used any of your linens. I'm surprised. I'm so surprised at how often we've been able to make that work. Now you can take chalk dust. You can take, running out of combat items, I guess you can take anti-burn. Maybe we can use it on this floor. But all of the cultists are bleed, We are gonna go to a hospital. That's exactly what I want. Close this. We have to do a quick fight, but I'm not gonna do the lair. I'll save that for when we actually have better items unlocked in this game. Oh, I've oversteered on that one.
The lost souls of a dying world.
I guess, yeah, we want to have the burn resist. Although, these aren't burn enemies. These are just, normal dudes. And bandits and whatnot on these ambushes. Oh no, you're stressed. I have a jester. Although you can crit. I don't know what you do from there.
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
Haunting Melody is a melee? How much damage do you think it's gonna do? Blessed by the shackles of denial. So you have a debuff resist, you have a stun resist. The leper moved on turn 1. Excuse me? I guess we did get rid of his speed down when we gave him this. So don't miss. He won't miss. Spoilers, he won't miss. Yeah. Come on. Duelist advance. You do need a heal. 1653. 48. We can heal you with the occultist if we really want to, but these enemies, they're not really stressy, We have to do this first. I'm glad that we got the killing blow there, but we needed to do it so we could get ourselves in the right positions. Because then we can toss out a heal. A heal for 22 is lovely. Don't. Hemorrhagic fever. Dodge. I like that it removes the menu. It's like, hey, get out of the menu. Hemorrhagic fever. Minus 20% bleed resist. When moving, 1 bleed, 5% chance. I mean, look, you basically had a 0% bleed resist anyways. I'm not really that worried about you having minus 20. Can you have negative? Probably not. 4 to 8. Good death blow. I wish that death blows would reduce more stress, but it's really just the crits.
Hold fast.
That sucks.
Who knows what lurks in the beyond?
We really need him to move now so he can remove his own stress. I guess we can... Really can't afford to use this. Just don't have a heart attack. I'll deal with you in a second. Is it daze? Get the second position. Like, do you vulnerability hex or you just demon's pull? I think it is demon's pull, because it does damage. And maybe now you can't hit me from in the back there. Hit it in the back. Oh, I equipped the freaking Glimmer of Hope. That's my bad. 15% chance of a crit. We'll go for it. The only thing I want is not a crit. Because if it crit, then that's so good. If it crit, then we could roll the stress over to a different unit. That didn't happen, which is exactly what we wanted. Why don't you take a taunt, avoid the jester being attacked, please reduce your stress. He's one hit away from having a freaking meltdown. And, oh, 50% chance of hitting. We could still do it. Yeah, we missed, who cares? Oh no, now you're taunted too, whatever. I kind of do want to stall for as long as possible. I don't know if there's any negatives to stalling here, but I would very much love... Well, honestly, the riposte might kill you if you attack my highwaymen. I would love to just have the ability to... Rabies! Minus 5% max HP. Round start, daze, or buff. We're not going to remove this. If we're dazed, who cares? Or sorry, if we're blinded, who cares? We're already blinded every turn. But a 3% chance of having a damage buff? It's not nothing. And maybe we'll remove it if we have the opportunity. This might kill you. I don't want it to kill you. What I want is to get one more turn off of you. What can you do from this position? Sorry. Skulking step, that's it. Target disease. Oh, you're... Maybe in the second biome?
Let us take a closer look at the
Shut
thing.
up.
As repulsive as it is.
Maybe in the second biome here, that's why you have the opportunity to give us diseases, because I don't remember you doing that before. +1. You can just move. I love the animation on that. Oh, he's gonna die. Oh, that didn't trigger the dodge? I don't know what happened there. Alright, now we can kill you.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
Okay. What the hell am I looking at? There's just a... half the screen is black. Hospital coming up. Oh, we went from 100 to 93 light, like, immediately? Come on. Come off it. Mother of Zerg says, watching this has made me want to get the game. This is a fun Darkest Dungeon game, Mother of Zerg. I'm enjoying this heavily. Rabies. For 12, we can remove it. That's actually a little expensive, and we don't need to remove it. We don't need any heals. Prone to investigating the dark arts. That's never come up. That's never come up. This has come up, but it's only been good, I feel. These have never come up. Unfortunately, there is no... Unfortunately, there is no smoke bombs, which is what I would really love here. Connie says if you own Darkest Dungeon 1 on Steam, you can get it for cheaper. That is true. If you own Darkest Dungeon 1, Darkest Dungeon 2 is a little cheaper. Burn Salve. Do you have those? You do. You can buy one. Stack up 2. Although you're the healer, you don't need Burn Salve. We need it to be on someone who has no healing. So you, for instance. You can have the smelling salts. We have so many of them. It's not smelling salts, it's chalk dust. Oh, I get it. You just crunch it up and throw it in the air. You can have the anti-venom. I feel way better having these linens because they're actually, like, very important. So much so I'm gonna buy one more. But I actually don't think we need to spend any more money. Even the negative quirks, they're really not that bad. I don't think they've really come up at all, but we've just been in combat so much that maybe they haven't had the opportunity to show up as true negatives. So we'll just save our money and go to the inn, I think. We don't really need to get rid of rabies. 5% health is not that much. We leave better than we arrived. I gained like 1 item. 86. Can I see what's coming up? Rough patch. If this is a bad event where we get ambushed, I'll hate it. It'll be my first time dealing with it, but we'll see what it's all about. Hopefully not, though.
Mind your
No,
wheels.
okay, good.
They
So we're
have
on
nothing
0
left
wheels,
to
but that's
give.
good enough, apparently. We tell such intriguing stories. We're gonna be such good friends when this is over. It's the final fight, the final stagecoach. Okay. We never need anti-venom. We should take the chalk dust. We don't get poisoned. This is not a poison encounter. We don't need the burn salve. So you know what? Take more. Take light 80. Take another glimmer of hope. Use another one. We good? We don't need this. Is there anything else that we'd rather have? You don't stun, you don't move. The trinkets don't seem like they matter at all. Yeah, I think we're fine. I'm realizing what you want for the stealth is a slow unit. That way, you act after the enemies, and you deal the plus 50% crit damage, but you can't be attacked. Now, that's not good with the leper because we want the leper to get hit with the taunt, but maybe taunt overwrites stealth. Maybe Connie knows. Hey Connie, do you know if taunt overrides stealth? Probably not, because it says if able. It would be cool though. All right, let's do it. I'm fine. Don't think so. Oh, this isn't one that we can't even, choose to enter. We just enter. Oh, hello! I love seeing 1 action per turn. That means I can debuff you. Cardinal, 33% death blow resist, evangelist, and an altar. I love that vulnerability hex. Vulnerability hex is like a flayed man. So we're gonna probably play this exactly like we've played it previously. Weakening curse on enemies and then start smacking. I think I want to weakening curse this guy though, just because I don't know what he's gonna do. And he's probably a heavy hitter. The frontline unit, the evangelist, really hasn't been that bad. He did resist the debuff, though. 30%, so that's unlikely. But it happens. I will use light. We're at 95. We're gonna duelist advance. It's gonna ruin one block. That's fine. Let's purge your shield. Might pull this guy to give you a block. Altar of Denial. You gave them stealth bonuses. I guess maybe if you could kill that unit on turn 1, maybe you could stop those bonuses from being applied. Worship. Exalting unspeakable cosmic forces. I've never seen that there before. We're blinded. I could hit you, but there's no reason to except for damage. 6 to 16. Damage-wise, I do want to hit the Evangelist first, I feel. This does seem like a good opportunity for Linen. Because then Break will land. Get rid of 2 of those block buffs. You... Are you in the wrong position? Are you in the wrong position? Did I accidentally, like, change the position of my units? Because you should be able to open up with a fade. I feel like I did something wrong. That's okay. We'll give you a combo regardless. Stress is a little high. Hollow Vessel.
Trapped, held captive by fear.
We did resist the burn, so he does all 3 statuses. And we got a lot of stress coming up. He can reduce his own stress by 1, but we still probably want to roll up a stand just to tank, although the stress is high. Maybe we want to have the Jester reduce the stress. Because you're getting close to lethal. You're not going to have a turn, at least not quite yet. There's a chance we can at least Death's Door you. The Yawning Void. Ah! Yeah, that's horrible. That is not good. So we'll start moving, but that's unexpected. At least you can move yourself back. Getting a kill here, or getting, I guess you can't Death's Door him. You're like, you can't Deathblow him. You can Death's Door him. Even just blinding is nice here. We did get the crit. We also applied weakness. You do move next. I can't kill you, though. I can't kill you. You have basically nothing to do. We gotta remove stress. I'd hate to hit a meltdown. It really is just dependent on whether or not this Cardinal does one of his stress attacks again. All of his attacks so far have been stress. But he's at the back, although he can do all of his abilities from any position. So, yeah, maybe not the best.
Its weaknesses.
I guess you have a block. We could purge the block. I don't really want to move you. But you know what? Moving's not bad because you just do the crappy lunge. Yeah. You hit a unit that had a block token. Okay, you are stealthed. Not amazing. You know what? Haven't used that yet. Resisted the debuff. No, you did gain the debuff. Cannot gain stealth for 2 rounds. Abyssal Artillery is nice. I don't want to raise the stress of my units with the Weakening Curse, so I think we will go for the Artillery. Damage doesn't seem to matter right now. What matters is making sure we don't have freaking panic attacks. This is a KO. So don't give me stress. That is stress.
Agony.
2 stress, which is annoying because it means you will have a meltdown. Resolute! On Mud. Healed for 23. No stress. Everyone's like, this man, this guy. He's so good. He's so resolute. I'm always saying how resolute I find him. Grab that buff. Give me a fade. Debuff this man. He resisted the debuff, unfortunately. Happens frequently. Rabies, blind, who cares? Crits? You know what? We have riposte. Let's get the crits out. Yes, go me, says Mud. Is that a heal? It's a block. So this is gonna be an annoying fight because this guy is here, but we have the sustain on our side. We got the weakening curse active. Mud can handle the stress now. I mean, he can handle the stress regardless, apparently. Because this has a cooldown, let's use this. Make sure this guy is debuffed. But his real damage seems to come from DOT and stress. We gotta be a little bit careful. Combo will hit.
Bravo!
Combo crit for 15, reducing stress by 1. Beautiful. That's a stress attack. It's actually 3 stress, which I didn't realize. That's absurd, but we have ways of dealing with that. Barely. Worship 2. Oh, scares me. Smack him.
A breakthrough.
Crit for 12. He does go next, unfortunately. We could Abyssal Artillery, Vulnerability Hex, make him take more damage from the crit. Because we do have a guaranteed crit coming out. Dude, honestly, do it. Oh, but he's gonna heal. It's still a very good move. I am worried about this guy, though, the altar. People seem to believe or tell me that this guy is very dangerous. Maybe we just want to do like an Abyssal Artillery. Critting that thing for 10 is beautiful. I think that's a stress. That's a meltdown. That's fine. 3 stress per turn out of this guy when he's doing that attack constantly is a little rough, but we can handle that everyone hates everyone factor. Relatively low bleed resist. I could give him blind and combo. Let's do that. This is gonna give a little bit of stress, but that's fine. Anti-venom looking fine now. Oh yeah, who's got the anti-venom? I forgot. Worship, a heal for 12. Flesh weaving, a regen. I don't understand why you get so many actions per turn. That's just what I don't understand. I guess I didn't take it. I didn't realize we'd be fighting this Joker. Okay, we'll take a heal.
Self-reliance is a rare
I think we gotta
wonderful thing.
we gotta plan on killing this guy in like 2 turns. He's healing for so much. He's blinded. He's got a good chance of missing his next attack. You are blocked. Leper moves next. Dude. Oh, dude, the leper needs to heal. The leper really needs to heal. He's got block up though, but most of the damage has been the DOT. Frick. Because I think we can kill this guy, the altar. He'll be fine for a turn. 3 to 8. Ah, because you are weak. 7 HP. What does your lunge do? 4 to 7. Crap. We gotta toss out another heal. I think we gotta wait one more turn. As bad as it looks, we did roll high and kill this thing.
Petty hindrance.
What are you gonna do? AoE, You missed because you were blind. You do have a dodge buff. You know what? No, you don't. Remove dodge.
An interminable conflict.
He's still healing. He's going to heal for another 12. But then he'll be dead. We'll weaken him. But again, the physical damage hasn't been that high. It's been mostly DOTs and stress. We just hit him. We have no riposts up. We're not going to get more on this combat, I don't think. That's fine. Just a little stress.
Agony.
And a lot of DOT again. You hit the leper multiple times with that in a row, which was the annoying part. This is the last combat. What's coming up next? I can't tell. We don't really need to worry about stress as much as we need the damage. So I think we slice. Applied vulnerability. You can smack. Oh, you can smack. 11's pretty good, although it's no combo. I don't like the suspicious, but I do like the taunt. Sorry. You're still weak. 8 heal. Low bleed. Well, it's 6 bleed on an 8 heal. It's not amazing. Taking aim, because if he attacks me on the taunt, we'll dodge. He's just doing an AoE. I hate the shuffle. Why does it keep putting the leper in the back? it seems to put my party in the inverse order that we started with. Like, because normally the leper's in the front. He keeps going to the back. Normally the jester's in the back, so he's going to the front. It's just a complete swap. We have to do this. Stress is getting a little high. Not quite on death's door. This will do it, but we might want to consider a heal. Oh, we don't actually have any physical damage attacks. Well, you know what? You're blind, so toss out another heal. Health is not a problem. Stress is. That's a stress attack. You're burning, you're bleeding, you resisted the blight, however. Lady Aranine, thank you for the resub. Eek, now I get to raid. Yeah, because I've been playing Darkest Dungeon 2 for 9 hours. But the game is a lot of fun. Supplies to place pool. Your stress is fine. I actually think we would stand because you're gonna get pushed forward instead of moving. You know what? No, we move. Because if we do a bleed attack, we've got a chance of killing you on the DOT.
The enemy weakens.
Now I don't know if the bleed damage will be affected by the Jester's killing instinct on Cosmic. Probably not. You never know. You're dead. Whew. That was rough, and we hit a meltdown too. Plus 75% max HP, minus 50% damage. We're putting this on the occultist. His damage does not matter. Lady Aranine asks, how goes it? I've been having a good time with Darkest Dungeon 2. If anyone likes roguelites or the Darkest Dungeon formula, you might enjoy this game, and you should definitely check it out, because it's pretty darn good. Yeah. We can equip both. 54 HP. We don't use his damage. Abyssal Artillery is really for just purging, for the most part. Vulnerability, Hex, Weakening, Curse, Weird Reconstruction, a little bit of damage. The 75% health is fantastic. I think. I like your crit. I like your crit. Each hero in combat start, 33% chance. So we probably get 1 on average per combat. Just giving you more health, get you up to 57. It's not too bad. You don't crit anyways, so the fact that we lower your crit by 5 doesn't matter to me that much. So you have weakness in max health. 49 max HP. My units are so tanky. The least tanky unit is Mud, but he got resolute in that combat. Maybe we want him to actually have a little bit more HP. Maybe we could give him something instead of this damage trinket, which isn't that good. I want to also check out the relationships. 7, 8, 9. Hold on. 8, 10, 17. 9, 16, 17. 7, 10, 16. So really it's Segus Jr. the Leper has the worst relationships with everyone. Everyone else is okay. Please close this. Oh, I have to discard something? Okay. Discard the I guess we at the inn we can remove rabies. Discard the anti-venom. I have so much. Discard the chalk dust. Actually. Equip. 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 Now we don't have to discard anything. Evil books. I almost got him. Even the horse appears one. Whoa, horses, what are you doing? Dumb horses. Well, we made it. Let's go.
The fire is lit. The table is set. The
Quirk,
inn
quirk,
awaits
quirk.
its favorite
Gained
guests.
hemorrhagic fever, then rabies. Alright, Segus Jr. gained a quirk. Pillager Slayer. Okay. More likely to pierce their death door resistance, but apparently it doesn't work immediately. The Loot and Dagger. Resistance encounters location scouting, cultist encounters location scouting, heal to 50%, -1 stress. Connie gained a quirk. Martyr, -1 stress on death's door. Hopefully that never happens. Mud gained a quirk. Sprained wrist, -10% damage. Oh, sprained his wrist. Anti-commerce incomplete. 10 candles gained. The resolute companions reached the loot and the dagger. Man, the stress is high. So let's heal one target by 20%. Let's heal you. Remove disease. Absolutely. Ah, we meet again. Horrible leeches. Two mastery tokens. After all of that, I guess we did a lot of the cultist encounters, unfortunately.
The inevitable end of your journey awaits you once again.
To the mountain, I guess. Provisioner.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
So this is the last place to spend your cash. Whiskey is super cheap. Oh, dude, smoke bombs. Smoke bombs are so good. I don't really want anything else except for relationship fixing, smoke bombs, and then like all of the stale bread we can have, but we only have enough money for 3 items between those two. Although we do have enough money for whiskey, bread, 1 smoke bomb. Out of these, 2 vulnerability is quite nice on vulnerability hex. I think I might just grab that immediately. Minus more stress on inspiring tune could be pretty decent, but I don't know. We can't, because we can't really remove stress here, I am thinking about just buying that. Why does it default to stagecoach when I'm looking at my units? We have so much health. You should take the bread. We do have whiskey already, so we can fix relationships. Segus Jr., who do you have bad relationships with? Unfriendly with Mud, unfriendly with Place Bool. Thank you. Wait, how did you get unfriendly with Place Bool? You were best buds at the previous encounter. Now you're unfriendly. How about now? Neutral, unfriendly. So we have to get to at least 9. Neutral, unlikely to form a relationship. We need to buy at least 1 more whiskey. Buy another one. In items. Who did we have to do this with? Want to make sure I get it right. Mud the Jester. There you go. Be friends. Now you are neutral with everyone. Very friendly. 85% positive relation chance. 53% positive relation chance. One drink between Mud and Connie will take this to 85%. I think that's worth it. Everyone else is just barely into the neutral. So give me 1 more Fisky.
A bit of comfort.
I know.
To damnation.
It was gonna be Highwayman, Jester. Yeah, 1 more point. Highwayman, Jester. 17. So I have 1 point. I am leaning towards inspiring tune. We've spent a lot of upgrades on our Jester, but they're good abilities. And if we get stressed and horror, we would love to have inspiring tune. But you know what? Do we have any? No, we have no laudanum. I think we should get it. Especially at the end of fights to purge stress a little bit faster because we're so stressed out right now. You can't hold another linen. Can't hold another one of those. Can't hold another one of those. Can't hold another one of those. Well, I did swap the linens, unfortunately. Okay, so we'll grab, with 14, I think we'll grab a smoke bomb and I think we'll grab some bread. We could also grab a slime mold. Can you stack? I don't want to get a disease at this point. Can you stack like mini breads on someone? Mini breads. I don't know. I could buy 2 laudanum. It stacks to 4 though. Let me just buy 1 smoke bomb. We have so much equipment that we're not using. Conditions. Alright, we'll put the food on probably the Highwayman. They're at 42%, or 42 health. Now they're at 49. Can't be picky on the road. Wainwright has
improvement, a new variable in the equation of
wheels.
Your fate.
We'll upgrade the wheels. I have no trophies. Apparently it's not necessary, even though it says it is. No more in items. Combat items are set, I believe. No, I have a smoke bomb. Put that on the, I like putting it on the occultist, because I know what to do with it. If I need to blind an enemy, and then if I need to debuff an enemy, debuff an enemy. Debuff a sea an enemy. Okay, rest them out, and I think we're ready to go. I hate it, but here we are. Let's see if we can win a run, right? Four quirks. Oh god. The occultist and the jester. Mud and place pool. Respectful.
Tried and tested. A bond to be counted on.
Demon's Pull gives Mud a damage bonus, and Fade to Black gives Place Pool a super dodge. Very handy. The Occultist, Place Pool, and... what's your name again? Normally, Mud's my highwayman. Yeah, I remember that from Darkest Dungeon 1, so I forget the name. ML Burke? No, that was someone else. It's not Mud, it's not Place Pool. Connie? Might have been Connie. He's giving me a sad face in chat. Amorous!
While the heart
Ooh.
still beats, desire
Weird
will
Reconstruction
never die.
heals, and Duelist Advance removes Bleed, Blight, and Burn. So when you use Weird Reconstruction, we get an automatic heal. We don't use it that often, but if we need it, if we need to heal 2 units, it's okay. Seems okay. Leper, Highwayman. Hopeful.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
Reflection, -1 stress for Connie. Pistol Shot, -1 stress on Segas Jr. Jester, Highwayman. Respectful. Battle Ballad. Connie gains a super dodge. Take Aim, Mud gains a super dodge. 4 positive relationships you love to see. Wow, 3 of them on 1 unit as well. Okay. All positive relationships for the mountain is sick, says Connie. Sick! Strong whiskey, says Segas Jr. Alright, now what enemies are we fighting here? More cultists, probably.
At last, the great ziggurat. Temple of failure and regret.
Nothing on that. Nothing on the map. I guess we just go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you giving me an arrow? Oh, because of the relationship bonuses that you have. That makes sense. These conditions look like. Seem good to me. Look at it. Ugh. Crash into the snow. We can have fun. We can make snow angels or snow eldritch devils. Is this gonna be loathing? No, our loathing is at 1. Oh, more of these guys. Okay, probably not too bad. But I gotta be careful if it's the big one, because the big one can shuffle us. Amid ruin beauty, I have never seen snow until this moment. Right, you lot, it's them or us. Ah, bloodshed my muse. Well, we can improve everyone's relationships. And that's about it. We gotta fight them. We can't run, so let's do it. Cultists. Buff the relationship, that way if we have a meltdown, it's not quite as bad. But the stress is very high, and there is another one of these guys. Wait, are you different? Did you always have the axe? Why do you get so many actions? I hate it.
Let us
You're
take
different.
a closer look at the thing.
Okay, you're the deacon,
As
not the
repulsive as it is.
cardinal. You are blind. We could set up with a stand, but we'll probably do a lunge and set up a riposte. So I don't really want to get the riposte inactive. We could do a decent amount of damage if it lands. I think we'll start. I hate when you actually go on turn 1. It's terrible. Sundering Steel.
Awash in turmoil.
That's it. If it's just physical damage, like this is way
What
easier
can
for
we
us to
learn
deal with
upon
than the DOT
closer
and the stress.
inspection?
We also have, you know, the benefits of good relationships. We want to use our last smoke bomb. Might not be a bad idea. I can vulnerability hex you and maybe kill you in 2 turns. This guy does deal stress, so I kind of want to take him out. It really sucks that we didn't go first with our Highwayman, but this can still work. We just have to use 2 lunges. 6 to 11. 9. 1 lunge will do it. And it's a positive, not negative now. It's so good. Seagage Jr., we could reduce 1 stress. His stress is fine. Get the death blow. You're not gonna raise the dead. That's not what you do. Okay. So I believe that was your turn. So a pull might be in order, but I also think because the big guy moves next, a weakness is in order. Sundering Steel. That's why I wanted to do it. We didn't actually apply the weakness because he has 60 debuff resist, I'm realizing, but that's fine. Self crit up. Blood gets a super dodge. Seagage Jr. loses 1 stress, removes. Let's take aim. The crits are nice. I can purge your block. Even though I can, this is where I say we want to withstand. We have ways of reducing his stress by using other players' skills, and he has a way of reducing his own stress, but we need to taunt this guy. So far, he's only used this 1 ability twice. And we need to start reducing stress on other people, so we'll get that going. That's why I upgraded it, because we need it. Pyromaniac. Ack, 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 ack. It's a good way of hitting you. It actually crit you, which was very surprising. I still hate that you get 2 actions, but you're pretty easily killable, all things considered. So what we're gonna do now, pull you forward, give you a buff. I want you to be in front because you've got the super dodges and the riposts. You're taunting. Reflection has a cooldown of 1. This seems like a good opportunity to purge your 3 shields. Weight of Worlds. Oh.
Lethality
Okay,
writ large.
we got crit and we crit you back from the riposte, which makes a lot of sense. You are burning. You're dead in 2 turns. We don't do a lot of physical damage with the this unit anymore. We're also all immobile. Stress is high. Actually think I will apply the smoke bomb. He resisted the debuff. I wanted to see if it would work. It didn't work. That's fine. Let's purge your debuffs. I hate you being in the front because I don't know what you do in the front. Nothing. Pushing you to the back of the turn order is not a bad idea. But this has... We only need to do 3 damage to kill you, so it's actually not that bad. What? That move always got a laugh at court. It was like a combo attack from your best bud. Okay, okay. Can I make you miss? No, because we haven't moved the Jester up, so we haven't been using Fade to Black. And we keep missing, and this guy's resistant to the debuffs as well. So we have high stress issues. Let's make you weaker. Hey, it actually applied. Please hit the taunter. Thank you.
Hold fast.
You crit for 8.
For who
It
knows
sucks,
what
but like
lurks
that's what
beyond.
it's for. So this is a stress heal for 2, which is better than the stress heal for 1, but this is also a stress heal for 2. Just on a different unit. Okay, Inspiring Tune has to happen. We are losing the stress battle because he's applying, oh my god, we can't even daze him. We're losing the stress battle because we are taking like 2 or 3 per turn, and we can't really get around that. Unless we dodge. That's a good way of doing it, actually. Daze when target. If I daze him, I wonder if I can kill him in 1 turn. He's got a 33% resist. And, you know, because of this, the debuff resist, the daze is very unlikely to apply. We'd be better off buffing ourselves. This removes statuses. This gives Mud a super dodge. Let's do that. The crit's worth a lot. A super dodge, maybe it gets around a stress attack, you know? Let's move. We have 2 dodges. We have 3 actions before you have 1. If he does a crit or a backline hit on the occultist, they will have a panic attack. You know what we should do? Pistol shot, reduce 1 stress.
Bravo!
We have ways of reducing stress. We need to take advantage of that. So do it again, reduce stress. I mean, we just reduced 5 stress on that turn, and we're not even done yet. I like that this gives the Jester a damage bonus, but combo is worth a little bit more. AoE? No, Flesh from Bone. Big bleed. And did he heal? I don't care if he healed. He didn't give me any stress damage. That's good to me. And again, I am like, I could attack you, but 2 stress. That's 1 turn from this guy, basically. Oh, Pyromaniac. It's also pretty good. The debuff landed, vulnerability times 2. You know what?
Well
Take
done.
14! Good God! That's incredible! So reduce the stress. I mean, this should kill, guaranteed. A little stressed, not that stressed. Should have maybe paid more attention to my own combat buffs. I don't know what I was, combat items. I didn't really pay attention at all. No loot. No loot. You get nothing. You get nothing. Okay. But we used some things. To replace this, you take some anti-venom. You still have burn. You still have chalk dust. You know what? You should take the anti-venom. You should take the chalk dust. Anything that can heal you want on something that's not the healer, I feel. Okay. What do you think? What are my odds? I hope good. We'll need to heal our leper soon. That's okay. He never did his big move, says Connie. He did, well, I don't know if the AoE that hits everyone is the big move, but he did that. Did we even need to buy the wheels if we just go in and fight the boss?
Cathedral,
Oh, what's our light?
Divine temple
70.
of the Iron Crown.
I don't have anything to improve my light level. What?
The mind must be freed of its self-imposed incarceration.
Nile of Reach. No. Ranged lock cannot use ranged skills or items. It's a brain. It's a giant brain. The padlock of wasting, the latch of regret, the bolt of lamentation, the shackle of despair. My lord, you okay there? Okay, so we can't use ranged abilities, but we can still set up some riposts. A super dodge would be nice, but I think we'd be better off with a riposte, at least one. Everything is 55 HP. We can inflict statuses on some of these things. For example, burn and blight on the second one, the latch of regret. I don't know what's what, I don't know what they do, but they are all cosmic. And they have no death's door resistance, so we just gotta start smacking. A crit for 9 is the opening move. Also, I don't know why everything's so zoomed out. It's very awkward. It's fine. Play spool can do literally nothing. Condition blocked, skill blocked, condition blocked, skill blocked. So we're gonna have you move. Paralyzing Fear. Resist stun, added vulnerability. We got another crit. Now we're stunned. But 2 crits was pretty decent right there. These things aren't doing that much damage right now. Increases stress on Connie, we don't need that. We just need to hit, so I think we'll remove the blindness and then chop. 13's pretty decent. Doesn't everyone have a room with a giant tortured brain? Still have one riposte, but we're stunned, so we're not going to be able to use it. Debuff resist is relatively low. They cannot be moved. I do feel like a combo plus a blind is what we want here. I hate losing the Highwayman for a turn, but it is what it is. We could also, oh, bleed resist is very high. Not so much for the unit in the second position, but we'll focus one at a time. So we're gonna do a back move. It also gives Placepool a super dodge. It crit, which is fantastic. Mental Lashes, dodge and 3 damage. We have a blind, crippling doubt.
Anxiety foments
Stress.
insidious fear.
Lots of status effects happening. Denial of arms. Melee, cannot use melee skills. Good riposte. Apparently you can riposte, I just can't use the skill. Okay, now we have a turn. You might miss, you might not. I don't know if comboing really matters that much. We might be better off with like a vulnerability, putting a mark out. But I do like that this thing can be bled. Hard to hit with the leper though. You know what we should do? Probably vulnerability you and try to kill you. I could also hit them both, but you don't do a lot of damage. You're just here for like your effects. 20% debuff resist is not that bad. Kind of look like a crit. Ruptured Vessel, miss. Paralyzing Fear, is that stress? No, it's another stun. If we lose one action per, oh right, you can't do melee. If we lose one action per turn, it's not that bad. I think we'll just withstand. He can absorb a couple of hits. If he has a meltdown, that'll be annoying, but we can heal him too. 5. Okay. Denial of fortitude. Cannot use healing. Ah, okay. Well, now please don't get crit.
Agony.
Cerebral falter. Okay, so now that you have made it so that we can't heal, you're ruining my ability to live by blighting me. Very annoying. Kinda don't like that. Kinda don't like you, actually. You're moving next. Pistol shot will probably push you to the back of the turn order. You resisted the stun. I don't know why it keeps stunning. Did I upgrade pistol shot? Oh, I hate the stun. I didn't upgrade. Why does this keep applying? So, like, I don't understand why target days when marked keeps trying to apply stun. I don't want that. I actually didn't want that. I want the days to push his turn order back because I'm going to kill him anyways. But he has 75 stun resist. So I just don't understand. Am I misreading something? I might be misreading something. At least we can kill you. Maybe it uses stun resist for dazes. That's
Observe
weird
the
because
subject carefully,
they're debuffs.
and you will discover
Although
its
I guess stun
weaknesses.
is its own thing, so maybe, yeah, you know what? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe stun and daze count for debuff for stun resist. Interesting. All right, one's down. Oh, they do more damage. Oh hell. At least they have fewer actions. Demon's Pull, Weakening Curse. I can't heal. That's why you are stuck. Let's put out a debuff. You know what? I can hit you pretty easily with this. Try not to lose everyone. I don't even know if we want to Inspiring Tune, but we probably do. We do need to worry about stress. There's a lot of stress coming in. Damage is actually a little bit less important. Denial of reach. No range. I wonder what happens with him. I guess you're stunned, so we'll, I don't know what happens with you, okay? I really don't. Weird Reconstruction. Heal for 24.
In these times.
Incredible.
Savor it.
Mental Lashes. That's a surprising amount of damage.
A little help, impeccably timed.
You having a dodge would be very nice. You could also give Connie a super dodge, but you having a dodge would be nice. It also applies a combo. We'll probably go for you. It's fine, you still get the dodge. Crippling Doubt. A little stress, but really high damage. Now, Blaze Pool, a little stressed out. Might have to deal with that at some point. Okay, we killed one, and things are looking bad, but we're getting there. Cannot use stress heals. You know, it is what it is. We'll deal with it. Take more damage from the next hit. Tells me that I would really like to get some riposte out, I think. Gives me a dodge, maybe I can actually avoid that vulnerability hit. Blinked out. Critical hit for 11 on Death's Door. That's scary.
In the beyond.
16 damage. These things hit hard. They hit real hard. You're gonna have to toss out your heal and hopefully get like a crit heal. You will be able to heal him. Wait, who do you have the heal bonus with? Connie. Okay, that's actually okay. Could put out good bleed, but I do feel like A dodge would be better, but we can't do that. This does give Placepool a super dodge if we move backwards one. I also like the idea of getting out another blind. Okay. Added block, thank you very much. We're not blind, so we can smack. This is a tough fight. It's a tough fight. Big heal. 7. Not a big heal. Oh, the bleed is probably going to get him killed. I should pay more attention to my combat items, see if I have anything good. No ranged. That's high damage. Death's Door.
Teetering on that
Frick.
terrible precipice.
Oh, man. Buff yourself, man. You still have the riposte active. No. You missed. You can't hit him. The healer's gonna go. No. Death blow! Come on! Oh, but if you get more candles, you can upgrade your death blow resist, and as a result, you won't freaking die when that happens. Freak you, game. Oh, good. A meltdown into a meltdown. Ugh. Well, should probably heal up. The first hit, man. And the annoying, like, the frustrating thing is that you can buff the Death Door resistance if you grind the game and you get some candles and you upgrade your units. Which I don't particularly enjoy. The idea that, oh, if I had already had 100 hours in this game, all of my decisions up to this point wouldn't have mattered, the outcome would have been different. Firebomb. I'm finally applying the firebomb. Please hit someone who can burn. We're not done. We're not out of this. But it's looking...
This is
yeah,
no time to falter.
freaking hit 20. The debuffs that we are getting on this fight are just ridiculous. Withstand does seem like a good one to have, even though an attack might be in order. I feel like what I need, though, is to tank a couple of hits and get a block token every other turn. So, heal for 7, pretty bad. A dodge, which is a surprise. Another firebomb? Really? Cannot use healing skills. That's gonna hurt. The fire's doing pretty good damage, actually. Hate the bleed. And that's gonna almost put you on death's door, but not quite get there. You resisted to stun, too. Same attack, so you did get stunned. You're the healer, which means that you will probably die. We can't really put out a guard for you. I think you have 1 hit left in you. You have 13 HP. If I get 1 attack, I can kill you. Nope, okay, so you're already dead. There's the Death's Door. We anticipated that. But unfortunately, again, there's not much I can do about it. We'd probably just remove your blind and then smack you. Debuffs from Meltdown? Oh my god, you do have debuffs from Meltdown. That sucks. I didn't even notice. Our healer does move next, so we're okay-ish. You're dead. That was 4 damage, which was not very good. I don't know. We weakened you with the trinket. Dude, we're outpacing the damage. We're not really outpacing the damage. We're almost outpacing the damage. And we're gonna have another issue here in a second. Skill blocked, can't heal. The bleed's not gonna kill you, but they're gonna attack you when you're on 0 pretty much. You're already dead. I think we want to 40% debuff resist, 20% debuff resist. Why is a combo? We can get around the combo. Actually, I might be able to kill you if I give you vulnerability. Four damage. We're still not on death's door with our leper. -1 stress. We've been through worse. Just crit. Didn't crit, but 8 damage is... Feels like it's not that high. It's our last milk-soaked linen. But... we got the... Oh, now you hit for 24. You heal, too! Oh my god, so you're not dead! You hit a death's door on that one. He's resolute, though. I wish you applied a heal to everyone. This is not gonna do damage. The healer will move next again. Cannot use heals. Stress heal. Cannot use stress heal. Okay. You need to get hit for 1. You need to get hit for 1. Heal. 16. Now, the damage is getting ridiculous. Damage buff, crit buff, overwhelming anguish, crit. Cannot use stress heal. Can use a heal out of charges. Frick.
Haste and carelessness.
Well,
Marks of the unprepared.
Reason. Stress. Connie is like A-okay in the front line. He just keeps getting the little trickle heal from everyone else. It's kind of ridiculous. You are also blinded. Because of the light! It's weird. I kind of want to move back so I can riposte, but that's probably not what you should do. You know what we should do? Probably take aim. Miss. We're still blinded. We're gonna be blinded for not the rest of this, but for a while.
Sweat-soaked brows.
Okay.
Unsteady stances.
Reason. And more stress.
Exhaustion takes hold.
You've been down worse roads.
A
Crit for
brilliant
12.
conclusion.
He's got a lot of health. You're not gonna kill him. You're gonna stress him out for sure. He's resolute. Yield nothing to your fear. Heal the leper. Crit heal for 20. He's bleeding, but he healed up. He's not blinded either. Hit for 10. 2 resolute, says ML Burke. Oh, well, I mean, I hit the death's door on the first hit on the jester, you know, that's gotta count for something. Now, your stress is getting up pretty highly, too. Another crit. You know what? I don't even think you debuff him. I think you... Well, I don't think you reduce his damage. I think you try to mark him. To take more. Resisted. Stand by it. Kind of. You hit for 14. I love that you keep using the stress skills, you idiot. 2 HP. I can't actually do a physical attack. I have to heal. A heal for 0 sucks. But you're not on death's door. Your resolve is tested. Oh my god, it's resolute. 40 heal. This is not where my journey ends. We buffed their relationships for a reason. Okay, we missed, but we'll get you next turn. Hopefully you don't make it so that I can't do my melee attacks. I think since we actually got a kill, they're focusing on stress, because otherwise maybe I couldn't hit you or something. This is a little weird. Just hit him. Chance of getting resolutes low. Yeah, chance of me winning this run, pretty much a guarantee. You know what? You're burning. I don't know how that happened. Oh, you got hit. Well, remove the burn.
At last, the world's mind is free to
It's the
remember
stress
a
lock.
time
Oh!
before the cancerous corruption.
The shackles around my mind have been destroyed. See, we should really focus
Success,
specific locks.
so long pursued.
We won. We won a run of Darkest Dungeon 2. The first campaign, your first victory bonus, 20 bonus candles, 77 candles unlocked. I don't know what the Lewis is, but I haven't seen it. Screw the layer guy too. Hero survived 6, rip. Completed confession 8. Faced your failure, too. Oh, for reaching the boss. Let's go. You pulled that big 180 there. That was really close. Like, insanely close. But really, the one thing that I don't like about the meta progression in Darkest Dungeon 2 is stats. Stat upgrades when using candles. And the reason is because it changes the dynamic from learn enemy attacks and plan better to grind more until you can resist death's door more easily. I don't like that transition of gameplay. I want to win because I make good decisions, not because I have spent 100 hours in Darkest Dungeon 2 unlocking all the stat bonuses. That's the only thing I don't like about the system, because whenever someone dies on like the first death's door hit, I just think to myself, maybe 5% would have kept them alive. And we gotta upgrade that on every unit. That's a little annoying. Connie says, I'd like an option to turn off nodes. If you mean like nodes in the upgrade path, I would just like it if the game, we'll listen to this.
Margins of some long forgotten tome, scribbled in blood. Whether by providence or happenstance, we stumbled upon the mark of some strange power invoked the world over, reflected in cultures predating mankind itself. A semicircle radiating 5 points of power. A symbol hidden deep in the iconography of every ancient empire. The Iron Crown, enigmatic and ubiquitous.
Burke says, it's a roguelike. Well, I mean, historically, the original roguelites didn't have meta progression. You got better by just gaining the skills to get better by just playing more of the game and learning about the game. Meta progression in games like Rogue Legacy, you upgrade stats, and eventually you double your health, double your damage, which provides you with more raw numbers to win a run. At the same time, you're also getting better, of course, but I guess Rogue Legacy is way more built around that as a mechanic. I never really felt that about Darkest Dungeon, you know? I never really felt like, oh, if only I played a campaign of this before my current campaign of this and grinded candles to upgrade my characters. Now, you do that in Darkest Dungeon 1. You do that in Darkest Dungeon 1 by spending money to upgrade your units, but the game is balanced around that. Again, the game is balanced around that in one single run where you're supposed to upgrade yourself as you go. This isn't. This is everyone is unique, so it should kind of be independent of one another. I don't know, it's just me. I love those meta progressions, says Mother of Zerg. I like meta progressions. What I like is I like unlocking items and trinkets. I love that type of a meta progression. Stats I don't like. Harrison said basically the same thing. Isaac does meta progression best, you just get more video game. Unlocking items, alternate floors, alternate characters. That's all fun and interesting. Stats turns into a grind, because as soon as you have meta progression giving you stats, you find yourself in these moments on a run where you almost win. You need one more hit point to survive. If only you had upgraded your hit points instead of your, I don't know, jump height or something, you know? Yeah, Glader is right, FTLs is similar. You know, you unlock ships, but you don't unlock stats for ships, you just unlock differences, changes. We should upgrade the remaining
Study
characters.
The winding roads and roots of our kingdom.
The
Find
Hellion,
any advantage.
the Runaway,
Hellion. Runaway.
Vestal,
Vestal.
Flagellant.
Flagellant.
Flagellant. Now we only have 45 candles remaining. I will say though, it doesn't take too many candles to completely unlock a character. And got to acknowledge, it kind of would like to maybe just upgrade everyone for plus death's door resistance. It's pretty cheap early. Narrator just copying you. God damn it, narrator. Narrator. So we can buff. Oh, we don't buff the flagellants death's door resistance as much, but we'll spend 2.
The true splendor of a world. Those who live within it.
We'll buff everyone's resistance by 2, that way I'll feel less complaining. At least it's cheap
A
early.
little more light, a little more strength.
There you go. 23 more points. Why don't we...
Memory is the hearth that warms the mind.
What the heck is this? Play spool. Defeat and survive this boss to unlock. So we can roll the characters over to a new run. I'll probably just do a new run with new characters, but let's see what this is. A summer's day, memory plus 15% traveling heal. A promise kept, memory plus 10% damage. So on each one of them, oh, we can spend candles to do it. Oh, you know what? This is probably what you spend your candles on when you're done unlocking everything else. As a final hurrah, once you have everything that you want unlocked, you can be like, okay, I have some sort of meta progression I can actually, like, element that I can actually spend on here. Again, ML Burke says bingo. We get so many candles that spending 5 per one of these is actually not that bad. It actually isn't. The mountain. Here you unlock cosmetic alterations to each character. None of these rewards affect gameplay. Who gets the first cosmetic unlock? It's gotta be Connie. The Highwayman was so freaking good. The Leper was pretty good too. We'll spend 3 and see what it is.
Tools
Weapon
and
kit.
trappings. The regalia of
Sharp
a
shot.
life.
I don't know what I just did. What did I just unlock? I unlocked an alternate weapon. I don't know how to utilize that.
The more they have to hold on to,
What else
the
is there to
harder they
unlock?
will fight.
Highwayman. Trinket. Turn first. If first in turn order, 66% chance of a crit. Duelist Advance has a 66% chance of immobilizing you versus creature, you receive less healing. If first in turn order, blind. Bellow. Wait, apply on attack bellow skills, stun 10%, gain when hit, super block 33%. These are very good upgrades. Let's unlock some trinkets. Trinket.
A welcome advancement in the science of survival.
Unlocks the potential of cultist. Plus 20% move resist, minus 10% damage per negative token. That doesn't seem that good.
A drop of sanity in a sea of madness.
This is very similar to what we had. That's an S tier trinket. The one that I just saw, move resist? Really? This is pretty nice. Random ally on turn start, 33% chance of a block. Gain on miss if first in turn order. Put it on a slow unit. Free blocks. Sounds really good. It's debuff resist, not move. Okay, that's actually a little bit better.
Recollection is another implement at our disposal.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry about that. Turn start. 15% chance of a block. Gain on miss, 15% chance of lower damage. On a tank, seems pretty good. Let's take some combat items.
New instruments will
A heal.
help us
It's
diagnose
just...
the world's
Oh my
affliction
god, that's amazing.
and overcome it.
It's just a heal. Clotting powders. Bleed resist. Gain on bleed resist, lower one stress. That's kind of interesting. Unlock a few more. Crow's feet. Party bleed. Minus move resist, minus speed. Very interesting. Segus Jr. says, it's 2 a.m. I need sleep. We'll probably play Zelda tomorrow. Have a good night, Segus Jr. I'm just gonna go through the candles here, and then I'll probably call it myself for the night. I've been playing Darkest Dungeon 2 for 10 hours. Party-wide token removal for what? For like bleed? Oh, for like dodge. Yeah, okay. Yeah, anything that affects the party-wide might get dodged, so it's a good way of removing dodges. That's smart. It's very smart. Remove daze, add dodge. Let's do a stagecoach item. Let's do a couple of these. On entering region, +1 armor, +2 max armor. Pretty good. Means you basically never have to worry about that. Burke says, reminder you have all these items on your next run. I understand that. That's why I'm kind of spreading them out a little bit, not unlocking all trinkets or anything like that, and then I'll probably maybe try to buy a new slot in my stagecoach. Travel healing, healing received from skills. Let me, well, I have 10. Let's see if I can figure out where that is.
Carry the day.
Mountain? Oh, there it is, Intrepid Coast. +2 inventory slots, +1 stagecoach item slot, requires 9 tokens. That seems good to me.
These wheels are invested with noble purpose. Every rotation.
Did it not cost 9? Did it only cost 6? Because I, like, skipped ahead or something? Am I losing my mind? Oh, it says 6 more to unlock. It literally tells you how many it requires. It's not a... Okay, it's the sum total. I understand now. I don't care about candles. Let's unlock some more items.
Spare a thought for tools of iron. Such implements will serve us well.
Round start, 5% super block. Until next in. It's okay, it's 2 a.m. Whittling tools, -3 stress. Beautiful. And then give me one more stagecoach item. Double Hero Shrines location scouting. Nice. So you can unlock skills on your units. I like it. Don't embark. Can I go back? No. Okay. I think this is where I'm gonna call it for this run for tonight. It's been just like 10 hours of Darkest Dungeon. I'm tired. But hey, thank you very much for watching, and for those of you on YouTube, thank you as well. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel, any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Darkest Dungeon 2. Thumbs up, I love the game, I like it, I like all the elements to it, I don't mind the stagecoach driving, a little wonky, but I think that's kind of the point. The only thing that I have a complaint about is really, and I mentioned it before, I'm going to repeat it here, The only thing I have a complaint about is mainly the stat unlocks on characters as you go, because it means that if you just grind more, then your losses that you have are not your fault. You know, instead of building parties and making better decisions and getting better loot over the run, you're just like, well, I have a 20% better chance of not being killed on this attack. It's better for me.